This Music Store app is for one of my classes. I'm going to go through and show you the application and a little bit of the SQL tables for my app. I'm going to go through all of my menu options. If you hit 1, it's adding a customer. Think of a random name. And it gives you a signal saying that it's been successfully added. And just to make sure, I'll go through and I'll find him. And you can see that the person was successfully added, their customer 207, first, last name, and the phone number that I entered. Now I'm going to list some of my customers. Granted, since George Lopez was added at 207, that means there's 207 that I could possibly list. I'm not going to list all of them. You can list them by their customer ID or by their name. So I'm going to go by customer ID first. From 1 to 7. And you see it's going by customer ID, first name, last name, doesn't matter, the order, alphabetically. Now I'm going to go and list them again, this time by name, from 1 to 7. And you see that it's a totally different group of people because they're being listed alphabetically, not numerically. That's all for the customers. Next is items. First, let's see what items we have. I'll list out the items by item ID from 1 to 20. I have 17 items. Let's see, what's an item I can add? Let me try adding, even though I have speakers, let me make it big speakers. Say this is a bulk store, so I just bought 250 big speakers, and I'm going to sell them for $24.99, and I bought them for $19.99. Give me some profit on them. And it says that the speakers have been added. Now if I list items again by, doesn't really matter, item ID works, from 1 to 20, even though I only have 18. It added big speakers to 18. Now I'm going to list them out again by name, all of them, just to show that it also works, sorting them by their name. Finding an item, I want to find something that has CD in it. And I have two options. I have CD player or a CD. And say I also did that with speaker. It just showed speakers because the other started with big. If I just enter S, it'll show me all the ones that start with an S. Making a sale. The way you make a sale is you figure out what customer. So scroll up, say I wanted to sell it to George Lopez, who I remember is 207. He's somewhere on 207. Let's just say 207. I'm gonna sell him speakers. You can see I have speakers right there. He's gonna buy 10 speakers. And that's all for right now. Now, as that was done, you could I'm also going to list, or actually find, speakers and show you that the quantity in stock is 90 here after selling him 10, where up here speakers had 100 in it. So it updates the quantity in stock every time the sale is made. So you'll see in the list that quantity in stock are all even numbers right now. The more as I sell them, it's going to make all these numbers change. So let's try making a few sales. It doesn't really matter who I sell it to. I'm just going to pick random people. I'm going to use odd numbers because everything I have up there is in quantities of 5. That won't work. It'll give me an error. And you see where item ID is 63, it was an error, which is good. That means that the program's running like it should. Now let's list out our items again. And you see all that the numbers have changed. And that's good. That means that that's working. Next thing to do is print a sales report. And there it is. You see who sold stuff. Apparently the one person I chose was the person Barrymore was one that I just did, and Lopez was one I just did. The other ones were ones that I'd programmed in earlier. Now let's try a profits per transaction report. And it shows that these are the items that I sold, how many I sold at a time, and so what I made at a time on that item. If I try making another sale to 54, and another sale, and then print out another sales report. You'll see there's more people in here. It added none guesser, and yeah, I didn't put the cust ID on this one, so it didn't add that. But that's pretty much all there is for my store app. I have my table also. I already have it all open. So if I just select all from my customer, it shows I have 207 customers. It added George Lopez, the one that I just added before. If I select all from sale, it shows me my sales. All from transact, I need to be able to spell. Shows me all my transactions, and from item shows me my items, It has them updated to all the sales that I made on them. You see it added big speakers to that. And that's about all to my program. All right, thank you.